I recently became a professional disc golfer. Kind of. I accepted cash at a tournament, which technically makes me a professional. But it doesn't mean that I'm required to play in the professional division yet, because I don't think I'm ready. I'm only rated 956, and I've never won in the advanced amateur division. I also have nearly no professional rated rounds to my name. So in order for me to move myself up into a professional division and consider myself more of a legit professional disc golfer, I've set a personal goal: win an MA1 tournament and shoot prorated disc golf as an amateur. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sign up for my first A tier, the Live Oak Summer Open. It's down in San Antonio, Texas, so I'll have to drive there. But lucky enough for me, one of my homies lives in San Antonio. So I'm gonna convince the wife to let me have a little boys weekend. Because if the boys are cheering me on, how could I lose? Allow me to introduce them. Interview start. What's your name?
Jack Paul.
Jaden.
Luke.
How long have you known me?
7.
Probably about 6 years now, going back to Texas A&M.
20 years.
Do you think I'm gonna win this weekend?
Yes.
For sure. You should have moved up to MBO probably a year ago.
Yeah, for sure. If I was playing, no.
How are you gonna help me win?
Well, I'm here to provide security detail, obviously, and I will sabotage the other players.
I can read the green really well.
You're staying at my house this weekend, so, I've got that place stacked with Fuel of Champions.
Bird noises,
I like to lick the wind, so maybe I can help that way.
We got Skittles,
plane sounds,
I can hide in the bushes, so if you throw it in there, I'll just throw it right back out.
Doritos,
vomiting noises.
Dr. Pepper, everything that Jay Millie needs to win this thing.
After all that, I was feeling pretty backed up by the boys. How could I lose? Okay, enough about the boys. Back to me, the professional disc golfer. We're here in San Antonio. We're at the tournament. It's time to lock in for round 1. Let's get it. And that's what I did. But let me set the stage a little bit more. Everyone loves a good story. This is the Live Oak Summer Open. It's an A tier in a 3-day, 3-round event. So coming into round 1, day 1, I wanted to start the tournament hot. I was looking for some prorated disc golf, also known as shooting 1,000 rated, which I've tried to do before in a video. I shot 984. This time will hopefully be different because I've got the boys. Even though I had the boys cheering me on, I started out kind of mid. Worried I might be OB. I wasn't, but I still just had to pitch up and take my par. Hole 2, same story. Mid tee shot, pitch up, take my par. And from what I saw on the line, that just wasn't going to cut it. I need a -9 to shoot 1,000 rated. Prorated disc golf. That's birdieing half of the holes. I needed a pep talk from the boys and to start birdieing some holes. That's exactly what I needed. And it's all thanks to the boys. But also another thing, my Vessies. And as you can tell from this clip, I wear them a lot. They've become my go-to disc golf shoe over the last 6 months. And somehow, they decided to sponsor me. So allow me to flatter them just a little bit more and encourage you to buy them. Vessies are fully waterproof shoes. They're also incredibly grippy, super duper stylish, and just the best gosh darn disc golf shoe that I've found yet. I primarily wear the Stormburst High Top, which I have in white, and also the new Space Black version. Both look super good, are fully waterproof, and work in a ton of different outfits. So make sure to use my unique URL, vessi.com/jmillie for 15% off and get you some Vessies. Maybe I'll try a little black and white combo next time I do a tournament. Vessi.com/jmillie. Now back to the video, where you get to enjoy this slow-mo of my tee shot on hole 4. It definitely went super well, because I usually try to land about 150 short. It's in my game plan. If you couldn't tell earlier, I was joking. I am happy to save par here, though. But like I mentioned earlier, I need to get some birdies going.
No, not bad. Yeah, it got down there, but that was pretty rough.
Luke just flamed me right there. I need to shut him up with this putt. Okay, I didn't shut him up, but I still took par, which put me at -1 through 5 holes. Not even close to the pace that I need to be shooting. But that doesn't mean that I can't go on a tear.
I'm not mad about it. I'll have like a jumper for birdie.
Yeah, I'm not mad about like a perfect shot.
Luke was right. It put me in a good spot, but could I capitalize? That was a huge morale boost. Up until this point, I was fighting nerves hard, but everything was starting to feel a little bit easier. Because like I mentioned earlier, I have the boys with me. And sadly, the audio cut out on this clip, but we were just having a good time, chilling, and helping me relax a little bit because I was pretty nervous. And that's what disc golf's all about, having fun with the homies. At least for me. Cut to Jackson filming my disc through Luke's legs for some reason. Yeah, that was a silly idea, but it's the boys.
It's trying to be cinematic.
And something I'm beginning to realize is I don't have that competitive killer mentality. I have to go about it a little bit differently. I can't be serious, I can't be stone cold, I can't be locked in like these guys. I have to be silly. That's the only way I can play well and have fun. And also proceed to miss 10-footers. Not to be that guy, but my disc was in a cactus.
Cactus disc. Cactus disc.
So I feel like that kind of gives me an excuse. Hole 8's not very interesting because I threw a good tee shot, but then whiffed on the putt. So if you're wondering, Jay Millie, how are you going to shoot -9? You need to shoot that if you want to shoot pro-rated disc golf. Well, faithful viewer, I'm about to go ballistic on this course. I had hit this tree and missed the ace by like a foot, and then I just had an easy tap-in birdie.
Call me Paul Macbeth.
That was the turning point of my round. Not any of my other birdies. That one.
Yeah.
I was feeling a different level of locked in. Not a Paul Macbeth, Kobe Bryant, Tom Brady locked in. A Jay Millie locked in.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
A locked in where I could still be silly and myself. Not some serious, super competitive locked in.
That screen was Luke behind us, not me.
And that locked in was showing up because that's 3 birdies in a row.
Oh, those always make me so terrified. I mean, that was easy.
Hole 12 is a 165-foot hyzer. This should be easy. Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah.
But the fist bump, not so much.
Say it again.
I'm not impressed. It could have been closer.
That's true.
He's 3 feet away.
All right, this next hole is terrifying. I am quite nervous. This is gonna be a tough hole. Make or break situation for sure. Let's get it.
But I got the boys with me. I'm obviously going to perform.
So there's this gap right here where you can go up the gut and then you have like a long straight shot. It's a par 4. Or you can go up over the top. And that's what I'm gonna try to do, and that's terrifying.
Because it's a completely blind shot and there's jail on both sides. After 4 birdies in a row, I knew this was make or break.
That's too high.
The disc low-key just disappears on this video, but I ended up here, which gave me an easy pitch up for birdie, but I put the putt looking right at OB.
All right, scariest putt of my life. Just kidding. Scary putt though.
Making that putt kind of just signified how unstoppable I was in this moment. I didn't know where I was in the standings, but it was looking like I was going to shoot pro-rated disc golf. And I wasn't going to let this next hole slow me down.
Nice, Josh.
That putt put me 1 stroke shy of 1,000 rated. And as I'm sure you can tell, I was feeling good. So, 1 more birdie and a bunch of pars, and I'd have a prorated round to my name. In this moment right here, I want it so bad. And I have it. I'm at -9 after 6 birdies in a row. And I've got my boys by my side.
Couldn't do it without my boys. Oh, watch out.
I am a tad bit confused why they haven't done anything they said they would before the round.
I will sabotage the other players.
But there's still 3 holes left. And I have some experience blowing up right at the end of the round. So that's when my amateur started to show.
There's still land left. High left. I got the tree. We'll slide down.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
That's the one.
I put it 2 left.
I did too. I was like, that's not what I meant at all. But okay.
Yeah, I got a little lucky, I think.
And that's all you need sometimes. Some luck from the homies.
First part forever.
That was a great recovery shot. And the homies and I were feeling good about that. So I decided to just make my birdie putt and throw a good tee shot on hole 18.
I actually don't even know my score. I think I shot pretty good. What am I? Do you know? I'm 10 right now. Okay, so this putt is for 11. I'm in first?
Yeah.
The face of someone that you shouldn't have told that they were in first.
No pressure.
Well, this guy's just getting in my head now. I need it though. If I ever want to be at the Pro Tour level, I need the razzing. But yeah.
That's a sick round.
Dude, having the boys out here, legend. Legendary. Oh, sorry.
This putt was to give me my highest rated round of all time. And also totally prorated.
Oh. That was my least confident putt.
If I take par, it'll still be prorated disc golf. But I gotta make the par putt.
I'm nervous.
That was my best round of all time and a great way to start the
I
tournament.
finished negative 10,014 rated. 1014? Let's go.
It ended up settling at 1,012 rated, but still my best ever.
Way to start. First place, Joshua Miller. It's because I had my boys out here. All right, dude. I'm happy with that.
So just like that, I had shot prorated disc golf as an amateur. But I still need to win the MA1 division with 2 rounds left. Okay, I'll save you guys some trouble. Round 2 did not go my way. Lots of missed opportunities and rough throws. But the boys and I still had a great time.
We got the player, the coach, the water bottle for the cameraman holder guy, and the camera guy. I have the longest title, so I get the biggest pay.
I shot +2 and 939 rated disc golf. So going into round 3, I was sitting 4 strokes back of the lead.
That's the freaking way, dude.
I birdied the first hole, and I tried to keep it loose the rest of the round. We solid duck. The homies and I were still having a blast, but I just couldn't get anything going. There was no locked-in J Millie this round. So my first MA1 win is gonna have to wait till another day.
Good putt.
This tournament did teach me a lot about myself though. I can't play too seriously or I mess up. Having the boys with me is what disc golf is all about. I can play at a very high level when I'm on top of my stuff.
Like and subscribe, perhaps?